And we're back playing some more Dark Souls 2, and now we get to go talk to Mr. Creighton, I think his name is Creighton. Toggle, but talk.
Who are you? I thought you were that bastard for a moment. You've set me free. Now I can find him. The cheeky prick. He won't know what hit him. I am Creighton of Mirror. I travel from land to land to hone my blade. I've heard this land was full of danger. I thought it would suit me perfectly. I joined forces with a man on the way, but he was no more than a backstabbing knave. He took the first chance he had to try and off me. I decided to set a trap for him here. But then I got trapped myself. I can't believe that I was so dense. Thank the stars that you came along.
Okay.
You be careful of him. Pate, I think he said. He wears this rather unusual ring. I've seen his type before. He kills entirely for the pleasure of it. I'm sure I won't be his last victim. The man's better off dead, I tell ya. He's a slick talker, so don't let him fool ya. Pate, the man with a strange ring. Watch out for the slimy rat. And don't you believe a word he says. I'll find a common footbed and put an end to his roguery.
Okay, now, basically, a little rivalry between these two, and backstory a little bit. Pate is, for all those who have not played, this game's Patches, the hyena from Demon Souls, and made his guest appearance in Dark Souls 1. Though he's not officially called Patches, he's basically what Patches is. A dude who tries to kill you. You don't die, so it's like, oh no, please don't yell at me. Creighton is someone who's is happened to, and kind of like you. He's like, well, screw you. You die now. And he basically tries to catch him. And there are a lot of different things that are about that. Now, I'll point out something. You've noticed a lot that I have basically sat and watched, let them talk and things. That is just because this is the first playthrough. Every other playthrough, for the most part, that I have played, there will be absolutely no talking. I will not be waiting for cutscenes. I just won't, because it's going to take forever. So I won't be doing all of that now. But so now we can life gems. Yeah, we'll go get life gems. Buy life gems by could buy 27. We'll just buy 10. 3,000, and then we'll buy, because these are actually quite effective. I like these more than fire bombs and things, so we'll get an even 20 of them, and then we'll go back, travel to the Huntsman's Copse, and yep. So the next boss that we'll be killing will be the Skeleton Lords. Yeah, Skeleton Lords. And we'll be taking them out relatively easy. There is a little bit of a trick to doing it to make the boss fight easier. Because they're one of the boss fights that, the more you kill, the more difficult it can get, if you understand. For those who haven't seen the boss fight, as I actually go through it, I'll explain it a little better, because it can be a little complicated to understand at first when you first hear it, especially from my horrible explanation of it. But all in all, it's not a difficult fight in the latest. Now, your one is like, why are they back if I killed the Necromancer? You son of a... They do respawn. They're kind of just normal enemies. The thing, of course, is this. They won't respawn anymore after they die the first time. And I can get souls for killing them. That's the main thing to realize. And, of course, we have a bonfire that is now open. Come on, sir. I hate the fact that bleed can be done. Oh, my goodness. And they're not even difficult. Almost jumped off a cliff. See, now that's the thing. Like, if that was PvP, I'd been dead. They would have went in for that parry. A mail breaker. Oh, goodness gracious. Now, I don't really like thrusting weapons, but I really don't. Although I do like the Astalk. I really do like that one because of the slash. But I really don't like weak thrusting weapons. And that, a mail breaker is basically a weak thrusting weapon that has absolutely no purpose. This boy, oh yeah, I forgot. There's no, like, you can still take damage in a backstab. I forgot about that. Because I'm sitting there like, how am I getting hit? But yep, you can take damage in backstabs now. I mean, it's realistic in the sense that just because you backstab someone does not make you invincible. So, it's realistic, even though it can be annoying. Oh no. Do I have a torch? Oh, okay, I have torches. That's great. I wasn't sure if I had any. I have 30 minutes worth, so. What's that, about 2 torches that I collected? So I'm going to S this up here. I have this ready. And I'm gone. And the first fight is the skeleton lord. There are 3 of them. The one in the middle is the one I always kill last, because once one dies, you'll understand. Wait, I'm paying no attention. Come on, Mr. Hellbook guy. I should have upgraded my weapon more. I'm gonna suffer in this fight for not upgrading my weapon more. Had I upgrade? Oh, and they can be backstabbed. I forgot. Okay, now he died. As he's dying, another type of, well, skeletons are gonna spawn. Now I'm pretty sure he's the weak skeleton guy, so killing him it's not really all that bad. He summoned weak skeletons. I can hit them really so. See, like, those are just the base weak level skeletons. They're not very intimidating at all. I was just killing them about 5 seconds. No. He's dangerous. Now, I don't want to get too arrogant. In this fight, I tend to use a lot of life stuff just because I don't want to get cornered and surrounded and die for that reason. Because that in and of itself will get you killed. You get cornered. Like now. So I will be popping life gems like they're I was about to say like they're molly, but like they're candy. Just because I don't want to die, because it's how I stay alive every other time. And life gems are basically inexpensive. Killing them things, the enemies, to me, there's a saying, but like, damn combustion. But it's the same. It's like, better safe than sorry. And it's like, I can buy more life gems easy. I can't, like, now, it's funny, I haven't touched Estus, which is what I usually would have been using in this fight, because, roll, oh, I'm out of stamina. It's the danger of being out of stamina. Now, yeah, Mr. guy over there, I'm going to leave him for last. I don't want him to summon the annoying bone wheel enemies. You screwed up. Backstab. Yep, they can be backstabbed. And backstabs get them killed a lot. So, 1,000 years of death. Night. Okay, now his skeletons are a little bit more powerful. They're a little bit tankier. Um, I literally just missed that fireball. But yep, now they got twin blades, armor. But basically, getting behind this spire, couple heavy hits, and they'll go down relatively quickly. See, just 2 or so heavy hits. Pick up. Oh, and that's another thing. When you have boss fights like this, pick up stuff last. Like, there's another boss fight where that type of stuff can happen. Well, actually, it's 2 more, at least I can remember. Pick the stuff up last. Just trust me. You'd rather pick it. You'd rather wait and pick it up last than try and pick it up in the middle of the boss fight and get killed. Now, of course, it'll suck if you die, because then it's like that. Now, for this particular boss fight, there's not much fear to picking the stuff up, because they're just walking, but they're just walking around, and they're basically worthless. In terms of, well, worthless is the wrong word, but they are not intimidating. Now, I'm doing this because I want to be full health. I want to have a buff on my weapon, because the next thing that comes up is going to be annoying. The last skeleton. Yeah, because the one after this guy, they're going to be annoying. So I want as max damage as I can get right now, and 2 hits. 1, 2. And I want to stay by these pillars as best as possible, because I just don't want to deal with them. And luckily they all ended up getting caught like dummies, but victory achieved. And it's Skeleton Lord, so his soul is not really all that important to me. And I just thought about that. Have I read any of the songs? Oh, because I probably got a lot of these souls with me. Yep, every last one. Haven't used any. Well, Skeleton Lord soul. Soul of a skeleton lord who reigned from the depths within Huntsman's deep from deep within Huntsman's copse. Excuse me. I'm horrible at this stuff. The old Iron King commanded the capture of all undead, but those charged with the task were overcome by the curse. Use this soul of a skeleton lord to acquire numerous souls. It's funny, honestly, when you think about the fact that their job was to do that, to capture the undead, and they would end up succumbing to the curse themselves. I just find that some really funny irony. Now for our next souls read. The Flexile Sentry soul. Soul of the Flexile Sentry. The Flexile Sentry is a merciless creature whose purpose is to punish undead. Use the soul of the Flexile Sentry to acquire the old Dragon Slayer is a remnant of a certain knight that appears in old legends. On Steam. Dragon Rider soul. Soul of Dragon Rider who faithfully served King Vendrick long ago. The Dragon Riders mounted worms, and were feared as the battlefield of their unparalleled for their unparalleled strength. Goodness, I can't read. Soul of the Pursuer who lurks in Drang Lake. The Pursuer who seeks the Bearer of the Sun will not rest until his target is slain. So he reminds me a lot like a hitman, but it's just funny how, like, when you think about it all in all, these are people are dummies. They're really, really dummies. And what do I mean by that? It's like, You fall victim to the curse. You send people to punish the cursed. Like, they're just asking for bad things to happen. But you know, I do like that idea of you know, the dilemmas that they face in this. You know, do we corral them? Do we let them be? Do we kill them off? What do we do? And when you think about the Demon Souls logic, you know, the main thing was demons would come by, take your souls, and then you would go insane. Which is very funny because it's like, well, in that case, run away. But of course, you know, the demons were coming for you wherever you went. Dark Souls 2 says the whole reason that you become hollow is because you lose the will to live. And I'll continue this right after we talk to Stone Trader Cheyenne or something. I think it's Cheyenne.
Are you a traveller? I'm Chloanne, an ore stone trader. I travel about collecting rare stones, which I sell to make my living. I never planned to visit this God's forsaken place. But I don't know. I just sort of ended up here. I must have just wandered in. But now that I'm here, I've been scouting around for rare bits. Oh, don't look at me like that. Many of these stones are quite useful. For instance, certain stones are used in smithing. Oh, now your ears prick up. I've extras if you can pay. This is my trade, after all.
Yeah, she sells stones, bonfires, setups. After certain bosses, she'll unlock more stones, a couple of spells, and miracles.
I came here and said the place is nothing like I was told. All this poison, and you can't get very far inside. Don't just go haplessly wandering about.
I'm so used to just pressing skip. Sometimes I forget.
These stones may look all the same, but to the trained eye, each is unique. Some of them are used to smith weapons and armor, and some unique stones provide special benefits. Some of them are extremely rare and should be used with great thrift.
Got that right.
None of the differences are easily spotted, but I've learned quite a lot, really.
Well, that is true, because they are quite rare.
Drang Lake. How is it that I ended up here? It's funny. I can't seem to remember. I've searched every nook and cranny here. I suppose it's time to move on. Perhaps we'll meet again, if we live that long.
Okay, so now she's basically
I suppose.
going to go back to Majula. But like I said, it's funny because Dark Souls 2, you know, says, Dark Souls 1 says you become hollow because you lost hope, you lost your reason to live. While, you know, Dark Souls 2 says, screw it, you're going to turn hollow anyway. No matter what, you're turning hollow. You're going to lose your souls. You know, you're going to become a monster. Get over it. You get the dark side, you're cursed. You're done. Nothing you can do except for accept it. Try and stop it like we are here. And, you know, all of that good stuff. But, so now, we got more souls to talk to. So talk. Get up, woman. Come on. Bearer of the curse.
Seek souls. Larger, more powerful souls. Lest this land swallow you whole, as it has so many others.
Okay, so now we're going to level up, and since I leveled up hovercraft stupidly, no. Okay, so now it's time to start popping some of these small souls I have here lying around. All of these. It's time to get usually I keep them for shopping purposes, but I want to get 25 strength. Bear of the curse. It's the only way unless you swallow up like that. Level up. So, and now I can get them one last level up into my strength. Okay. Now I feel better. Because now I can wield my Drain Lake sword. Even though I can barely wear it. Haunt leather. Haunt leather. Still can't wear it. Heavy boots. Brigade is better than heavy than that. So now we're wearing the Brigade boots and we're wearing Drain Lake. So, could be worse. Actually, I wonder if we do this. If we wear like the Drain Lake. Actually, like 1.8. Nope, not even 1.8 can do it. What if we wore Drain Lake? Drain Lake, and then like the Brigade set. You know, I don't know. I've always wondered, it's like, does the defense boost come from like the total stats for everything, or does it only apply to certain areas? So like the chest is hit, or the leg is hit, or the arm is hit first. You know, I always wondered. But we're gonna do this for now, so that I can wear it. Should upgrade my stuff, but my armor is lightweight, so I'm not really messing with it. Reinforce. Do we want to reinforce this stuff? Don't really want to sacrifice my large. I really don't. I want to upgrade, but then like I don't want to sacrifice nothing. If I had 28 strength, I could use this in one hand. But this thing is 22 pounds, and that is just way too heavy for what I have right now. For my allotted strength. Can we buy something? What weapons do you have? Sadly, nothing useful for me.
Don't waste my time.
Did he say me time? I could have sworn he said me time. I don't know if I ever got the other stone out of here, so check it here, and then we will call it an episode. But like I said, it's all good. Yep, we got it. Don't ask why. I just always do it. So now we're going to continue in the poison field area. Okay, yep, it's got the thrust that I love. I always love having a good thrust on a weapon, because then you have versatility. You know, you have your sweeps, but then, you know, piercing damage does more for most does more damage usually, if I remember. I'm hoping I'm remembering right. Blunt is kind of useful too, but so we're gonna teleport to the poison field area, and hopefully we will, you know, start clearing that out. Also got to get a couple of things that will be useful, like the 2 fragrant branches of yore, which will be very important just to get my armor. Oh crap, I need 14 intelligence to wield my armor. Luckily, there are several bosses before that time, so I will probably be upgrading some intelligence so I can even wear the armor. Plus, it's actually a spell user's armor, but it has to look for what I need right now. So we're just going to do that. But, yep. Got you. This is what awaits us for the next time. Grand Oasis of Poison. But yep, hopefully you guys enjoyed. And check out some of the other videos. And we will see you later. Quit.